think. I think we're on the air. There we are. I think we're on the air. There we are. I think we're on the air. Okay, we're on the air. Cool. Up. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. My Sunday is functional. You know, like basically so that's cool. Oh, hello. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. I'm fine. Totally okay. Thanks. Totally cool. Oh, good morning, Octavia. Aw, you'll learn them soon enough. That's Leonard on the left. He's the one that you thought was a lady. That's Seymour on the right. And over there on the far left, that is Sally. And between Sally and Leonard is Grace. Sally, Grace, Leonard, and Seymour. One easy way to remember it is a mnemonic device. SGLS, which of course can be the sentence, "Some good ladies soar." You know, like soar through the air like a majestic bird. So if you're into mnemonic devices, that could help. Some good ladies do soar through the air like a majestic bird. That's Miss Ruth. That is right. So I guess if we include all of our first initials, it would be SGLARS, which of course a good mnemonic device for that would be some good ladies are really something. So that's a good mnemonic device to help remember everybody's name. Fortunately for me, my name is on the show, so it's pretty easy to remember, I think. I hope you're having a good day. Just think, before too long you'll have dreams about this show. Admittedly, I did go and check out your profile and saw that you were into lucid dreaming. I personally have never been able to initiate any sort of lucid dreaming abilities. It interested me, but... Oh, I see. Like, there have been times in my dreams where, like, I kind of realized I was dreaming. Like, one time, I straight up knew I was dreaming, but I asked one of the people in my dream, I was like, "Is this a dream?" And they were like, "No." And I completely bought it. And it was like, man, thanks for that. But I guess also I'm not sure what I would do if I could control my dreams. Ah, I see. Well, I don't mind my dreams too much, actually. The random sort of dreams that I have. So, like, the dream world that my brain creates when I go to sleep is actually... I'm pretty satisfied with it. Like, it definitely digs deep within the recesses of my mind to create my dreams. And I'm no longer afraid of nightmares either. I don't really have nightmares anymore. That's kind of cool. like I guess I sometimes like have nightmares. Well, that's contradictory, but every once in a while I'll have a dream that I'm like lost in a bad neighborhood. But the actor behind me. Oh. Oh, I don't think that is a thing. I mean, we don't have any fourth walls here at It's Me, I'm Alex, but like any fourth walls that won't be broken. But I mean, what I'm saying is I'm aware of the fourth wall, but there is no actor behind me. Winky face. Nope. That's why the show is called It's Me, I'm Alex. That's why there aren't like credits at the end of the show. You know, because if there was an actor behind all of this or something, the Screen Actors Guild like dictates that we would have to have credits. And of course this show doesn't have traditional credits, so because we're just a bunch of characters hanging out, you know, doing a show on the internet. You know what I mean? Oh, I mean they are puppets, but I think we've established as canon that puppets are like sort of a species. There's more than meets the eye to them. They have appendages that are not seen that are called their manipulation masters. But, you know, they don't exist below their bottom shirt sleeves. Oh yeah, we have day and night cycles here, just like in your world. And now it's daytime, so it's daytime outside. Yeah. But I'm glad that you can appreciate that. Oh God, it is me. Dear Lord. What's up, Vivid Chromosome 44? I hope you're having a swell Sunday. Do I think I can? I'm terrible at impressions. Like, really bad. Sometimes I feel like when I'm just like talking regularly that it's almost like a really bad Morty impression, because I'm like, sometimes I'll say stuff and I'll be like, that sounds like Morty. Like, oh gee, you know, like, but I am kind of, your name is very hard to read on the light gray background of the chat, as your name is a light green color, and if I squint really hard I can tell, and I'm squinting right now. You can't tell, but I'm squinting, and I can see that it's Vivid Chrono 44, a tribute to our 44th president, Barack Obama. Do I have friends outside of those who do the show with me? I have people I associate with. People that I would, you know, in the I would technically call them friends, but I don't know if I have people that, like, I have a couple of people that I would say are like real true friends, you know. But you know, at my age, 13 or 14, I feel like I'm old enough now to kind of eliminate those in my life who are perhaps not contributing to it sufficiently in a positive way. So after eliminating the negative influences in my life, I am very, very much left with very few, but I'm okay. How did I make this? How did I create this dimension? How did I create interdimensional cameras so that this can be seen? And Octavia, I'll get to your question here in a second. Let me get Vivid Chrono 44's triple question smackdown. It's not really a smackdown, but this show was created out of well, it was just kind of made. I don't know if it can be explained. It was created from scratch. I will say that. Oh, because like, I guess it's a thing now that I kill people or something. Like, I've been accused by multiple people of being a murderer. So, that's a thing. So, but you know, I'm not gonna murder you, Bandit. I'm not gonna murder anyone. I'm not a murderer. I'll take your shekels, but I'm not gonna murder you. Ooh, 30 shekels. Yay. That's like a total of 806 so far. You're very good at counting, Lintard. Lintard. Can I call you Lintard? Please don't fucking call me Lintard. Okay. But, yeah, this show was made from scratch to exist as it currently does. The way that I feel like going into the details would just bore you to death, but let's just say it's like magic. And if everyone on this show came down with an illness, and for whatever reason, you killing one of them would save the rest, who would you kill? Well, I mean, I would probably just go with the least popular character on the show, which is the ruler on the desk over there to the left. No one ever talks about the ruler. Sometimes I think people don't even know it's a ruler. There between the pill bottles and the coffee cups. But I feel like it's the least consequential character on the show. So, did I miss a question? Is that what you're showing us, Vivid Chrono 44? Oh, I see. That is an interesting image of two Kirby but not Kirby looking dudes looking at a Dorito. That's sort of amusing. But yeah, definitely the ruler. And just to clarify, everything on the show that you see here is alive because it's a cartoon, so it's all sentient because I said so. Oh, I did answer your question, but I guess I'll answer it again. I said that if I had to kill one of the characters on the show to save the rest, I would kill the ruler, which is the light yellow thing over there in between the pill bottles and the coffee mug, because it actually is a character on the show, and it is one of the characters on the show that no one ever cares about. No one ever asks, how's that ruler doing? But it's sentient, and it even has a pair of eyeballs that you can't see because it's so small, and we don't have a whole lot of detail on this show. But his name is Ruli the ruler. He's even got a cute little voice that he uses. Whoa, you're right, the pizza does have 11 pepperonis on it. What does it mean? Seymour and Leonard are in a fight to the death. You have a gun that ends the struggle. Who do I shoot? Well, I've already decided to play favorites, and Seymour's my best friend. And Leonard can get mighty aggressive. He has a very aggressive tongue in his mouth. It's really long, sort of like a reptilian sort of tongue. And it's as rough as sandpaper and as slimy as a slug. Leonard, do you have opinions on what I just said? Nope. That sounds like exactly what you would do to me. Yeah, like that's not out of character, is it? Nope. Yep. So even Leonard agrees that would probably be the best course of action. So here at It's Me, I'm Alex, we're all about making the right decisions. So any more questions about who I would murder? Not that I would murder anyone. I would, if given the option to like murder or not murder someone, I would totally choose the option to not murder. Like, I don't get any pleasure out of murdering people. You know, like, theoretically, I would not get pleasure out of murdering people. I've never murdered anyone. So, if I could jump off the Empire State Building, would pigs fly? That is a non sequitur. Vivid Chrono 44. That doesn't make sense. Choice. It's important. Alex could dedicate his life to ensuring children in third world countries have food to eat, or he could systematically set fire to every orphan in a 500-mile radius. Oh, is that a question that I should like figure out the answer to? A conundrum of sorts? Well, if I get to pick the 500-mile radius, I think I could do it in such a way that the number of orphans who would die would be very small. You know, of course, I could do it the easy way and choose Antarctica. But if I'm, you know, I do have a pig nose. I've been told that before. It's true. My nose is similar to that of a pig. I am very proud of my nose. I am not ashamed. It is the nose that I was born with, and the nose I will die with. I have laughed before. And we have done segments before. Vivid Chrono 44. Seymour has a new segment where he does stand-up comedy. Octavia saw it last night. But I have thought about, you know, adding some structure to my little old show here, but I guess there just hasn't been enough time yet. You know, we're still kind of like in our lives in such a way that the show's not exactly a full-time job yet. Well, I mean, I do go to websites almost every time someone links one. Do you have a website you want me to go to? That doesn't have like boobies or wieners on it? Because that would be bad. Seymour's Numbers bed is hilarious. Oh. Well. See? I'm on a website right now. Like, let's go to zombo.com.
This is ZomboCom.
Oh yeah.
Welcome.
This is cool.
This is ZomboCom. Welcome to ZomboCom.
See?
You can do anything at ZomboCom. Anything at all. The only limit is yourself. Welcome to
Beautiful.
ZomboCom. Welcome to ZomboCom. This is ZomboCom. Welcome to ZomboCom. This is ZomboCom. Welcome. Yes, this is ZomboCom.
So yeah. But, you know, I feel like once I get enough people in here talking to me, that I'll have content for days. I love talking to people. So, I mean, I love talking to you guys. I'm not saying that, you know, you're not enough. ZomboCom is very interesting. It was a meme on the internet before memes on the internet were a thing. It's like a vintage internet meme. So, but yeah, I mean, I could do segments, you know, like, here are my top 25 Sega Genesis peripherals, but I don't know. I like talking to people, you know? And if I do segments, then that means like I'm like not talking to people because I'm like, alright guys, here are my top 15 nacho combinations. Number 15, cheese, black olives, salsa, you know, like, if I'm talking about nachos a whole lot, if someone asks me, you know, how do you like your nachos, Alex? I'll gladly answer it. I have lots of answers. I'm not saying they are the best answers, but and if I actually did have to come up with my top 25 Sega Genesis peripherals, I would lose because I don't know a whole lot about Sega Genesises. But yep. But we do plan on expanding the show. What do I think of alchemy? Well, I guess as a bona fide skeptic, I'm not too into the idea of like using my own time to try to research alchemy in such a way that would I don't think I could contribute anything to the subject. But I don't mind if other people, you know, I'm not gonna talk shit if someone else wants to do that. Officially, I'm between the ages of like 8 and 14. That is like, you know, some people say I might be older. Some people say that I might be like, you know, there are theories that I, you know, that I died when I was a kid. And then I am a ghost. I am the living ghost of a kid who died, you know, 20 years ago or 30 years ago or something. Because I'm well beyond my years and my mind, I think. But I don't feel like a ghost. Well, that's the thing, I don't feel like a ghost, I don't feel like I'm dead. Or anything, so... like... certainly this isn't purgatory, I don't think. What is your link there, Vivid? All of my memories seem to be memories that I can pretty much explain. I think. The little donation thingy is in the way. Hold on. Am I supposed to be doing something here? Or do I just wait for these dudes to fall? I guess these dudes just continue to fall. Oh, I see. I like vintage internet things. I guess we'll check back in with that then. Later. But Now, all of my memories seem to be explainable, I think. Like, I have memories that I've shared, and I have the memories to back them up. So, oh, I mean, like I said last night, there's not. I don't think that there's an answer to the puzzle. Like I said, it's like a combination of Breaking Bad and Lost, and like The Tonight Show. You know, it could go on for like years and years, with peaks and valleys, twists, and what do I think of Satan? The concept of Satan doesn't really have much of an impact on my life. Seymour is a fan,
Yep.
so no, not. He's not. I mean, I think he's real, and that people believe in him, so he affects their lives in significant ways that have a real impact on the world. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, I think that's the best way I can put it. Would I ever participate in a satanic ritual? I could probably find better things to do with my time. But, you know, like all of, I don't know, it depends on how extreme it got. If, you know, like if they're like actually sacrificing goats and shit, like no, because the goats, you know, where did you get that goat, you know, and are we gonna get like a dead goat disease or whatever? So when it comes to like real blood and all that stuff, yeah, that's gonna be a solid no for me. Hey, Bandit also says that Baphomet is his Lord and Savior.
Cool.
Yeah, we have something in common. But if it was like fake blood and stuff and it was just like, you know, I'm like not superstitious at all, so I wouldn't be like afraid. I don't even believe in ghosts, as ironic as that might turn out to be. So I've had things that could, you know, some might describe as supernatural experiences, but I think that there were better answers as to why those things happened that were not apparitions. Oh yeah, I had an existential crisis that lasted for 3 whole days. It was actually when I decided that, well, I had always battled with whether or not I actually believed in God. The first time I questioned it was when I was really little, and I had this little radio for kids, and it took 4 double D batteries. No, not double D batteries, just D batteries. I don't think they make double D batteries, but it took 4 D batteries to operate. and I lost the lid to the battery compartment. I don't know what happened to it. So I would put the batteries in and they would not stay in without the battery lid compartment. But I wanted to listen to my radio, and the batteries kept fucking popping out. Like, they would not stay in no matter what. I tried putting the radio sideways and upside down, and they just would not stay in. And it was that very day that I first questioned why God would let bad things happen to people. I'm not even lying. You know, I didn't know about famines and stuff like that back then. I was really little. So, like, I was like, why? Why, God? Why are you doing this to me? And so that's when I first started questioning God. And then, you know, I started getting, you know, more and more like of a non-believer. And then one day I was like, okay, you would think. So, you know, over the next few years or whatever, I decided to be a non-believer and became very sure of myself and my beliefs there. And one night I was in bed, about to go to sleep, thinking about my non-believing ways. And I was like, oh. You know, because I hadn't really thought about it. And I'm like, okay, I don't believe in God anymore. So when I die, oh, it's just darkness. It's nothingness. It's non-existenceness. And so, like, that was the first time I thought about, well, you know, when you die, you go to the place you were before you were born, which is nothingness. And so that like fucked me up for like 3 whole days, but after that I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I hope it's a cartoon world with my friends. Hopefully I am wrong, but yeah, I am with you there, Bandit. I mean, there were definitely times where I was straight up in some Jesus, but not anymore. But I'm not gonna like, I don't think so. I'm not really searching for a higher power, but I don't mind if other people do. You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't affect me. But being here in Georgia, often being a non-believer can affect you in ways that perhaps you did not see coming. But I mean, I guess they could be. If a higher power made itself known to me in a way that was tangible, I would be open to that. But like, I went to churches where people like talked in tongues and stuff. Like one time in church, I'm not even shitting you. One time this lady was talking in tongues, and then she started speaking in English. But she was speaking, my last name is Benjamin, but she was speaking as Jesus. This was like a 70, 80-year-old lady, and she was like, oh, I am the Lord Jesus Christ speaking to you and telling you that I will soon be back to get my children. Praise unto me. And everyone was just like, whoa. And even I got goosebumps because I was like a believer. So, you know, it was like if, you know, It was like if you were at some dive bar and then like Paul McCartney showed up and he's like, "Oh, hello, I'm gonna play Hey Jude for you." That was a really bad Paul McCartney impression, but you get the point. Like, it was basically that, like, oh shit, Jesus is here. It was amazing. Dude. I'm not sure I've ever had the what is it? Oh, that's heavy, Doc. If both of those things do imply a lack of free will, that is definitely not up my alley. I'm a big proponent of free will. I think we do control our own destinies. Yeah, you're right, it doesn't matter. Because in 5 billion years or whatever, or million years, billion, the sun's gonna explode and all of this will have been like it never happened anyway, so. But in the meantime, everyone else has to live with our decisions and the choices that we make. Ah, I see. I guess I take a more nihilistic approach to it, but I mean, I feel like in my own life, I have made decisions where I had a choice. I think. What are you gonna do with my last name? I didn't murder my family. I misspoke. Although, I guess if you got into the semantics of things, perhaps if I had knowledge of the future, I could have saved them, but I didn't know. It just happened. Maybe at some points my apathy could have been less apathetically apathetic. Sometimes I have been apathetic throughout my life. And I feel like that apathy. Oh, what do I think of the show Criminal Minds? Is that like a cop procedural show? Like, yeah, it is. It's a police procedural. Can I say that word? Procedural crime drama. I don't watch a whole lot of those types of shows. I mean, I don't like have a thing against them, but like the Law and Orders and stuff of the world, but they're just so like mass produced, you know? And I'm not against mass producing things, but there's so many of them. I live in Black Tree Falls, Georgia, which is not on your map because it's a fictional city. Well, it's not fictional in my world, it's real in my world, but since I'm a cartoon character, people from your dimension would call it fictional. So, Shanabrand, what are you doing? How could you not have gone to sleep yet? You're wild. That's a long time to be up. Hope you don't do anything crazy. You haven't done anything crazy, have you? Can't stop thinking about those memes, huh? People like their memes. I'm assuming that's a play on that can't stop thinking about those beans meme thing. So that's pretty meta in itself. I'm kind of a fan of meta stuff. Awesome. Alright. Anybody else? Anybody? Oh, it's okay, Bandit. You lurk a lot, and I don't take it personally. Not at all. It's kind of like almost a defining feature of Eastern_Bandit. But I know that you're out there. $16, okay. Well, 16 hours is a normal amount of time to be awake for a person, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. I remembered your thing about. Let me see if I can pull it up here. about throwing half of them into the garbage because you don't want unlucky people working for you. Yeah, I thought that was a funny, yeah, sort of realistic thing in life. I do not have the best of what you would call luck. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm down with that. At at some point, are you going to sleep sometime? Do I need to, 'cause I'm not on a schedule today, 'cause it's Sunday. So I'm just like streaming between coffee breaks and stuff, but if you would like to test that today, I could make the time. You have a Google Hangouts account, right? Because I was thinking, I did figure out how to make a cartoon webcam, which was harder than I thought it would be. Alright, so do you want to do it after or before the nap, or? And you do, yeah, because I would do it probably through Google Hangouts and you know, yeah, if you've got a Gmail account or a Google account, I'm pretty sure you automatically have a Google Hangouts account, I think. If you don't have a Google account, that's pretty amazing. Perhaps even commendable. Cool. Oh, there's presidential puppetry. We've been talking about you all episode. That's all we've been talking about. Like, your posting style and, like, the things that you say. We just can't stop talking about you. It's almost like obsessive. Like, you're more popular on the show than I am. Alrighty, well, I hope you have a good nap. We hear it. It's me, I'm Alex. Always promote napping. Kinda said it better myself, Double P. Are you me? I don't think that you are. I mean, you could be me if all of this is just like a manifestation that my brain is making up to like make me feel better about being dead or whatever. But I honestly don't think that that is what's going on here. I mean, there have been moments in my life where I could have very well died, and this is all just a manifestation of that. No shit. Like even my existence, like as who I am, like that could totally it would make sense if I am just a manifestation in the mind of my own death, man. Ooh, that's a word I couldn't define if I even wanted to. Well, no, I want to. I'm gonna look it up.
Solipsism.
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 Solipsism. The view or theory that the self is all that can be known to exist. Well, I think that's possible. Look, I think I've said before, I'm open to most interpretations of, well, no, not most interpretations. I honestly just don't, I say I don't care. I mean, I guess I would care if I found out one way or the other, but I'm just trying to survive, man. When I first heard of that concept, and I guess I didn't, like, I would have been able to pronounce solipsism without that helpful Google pronunciation thing. But I don't know, I've never taken a solid philosophy course or even read about much philosophy. So when it comes to philosophy and stuff, I'm pretty much a noob. So, but you know, the concept of the only thing being verifiable is that which I can see. And you know, last Thursdayism. I'm familiar with last Thursdayism. But I feel like I've had a whole lifetime of experiences, and that they all happened, and that I participated in them and affected some of their outcomes, or like was affected by some of the outcomes of the life experiences in which I was a part of. I don't think that they were just all manifested by, you know, the neurons in my brain making shit up. I don't think. Yeah, I'm with you there, Octavia. Presidential puppetry, I know that you know about cold readings and vagueness and stuff. Those things are pretty elementary sort of things. You know this. I know that you're like pulling our leg.
Solipsism.
Oh, yes. I am very smart. I'm just kidding. You do have to have a high IQ to watch Rick and Morty. That's what I've read on the internet, so. Yeah, Seymour's not a big fan of that.
No.
He's not really into sitcoms. Which is, I don't know. Which is also kind of fun. He liked How I Met Your Mother. And I think Seymour might be one of like 2 people in the world who liked the finale of How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
So he does have questionable taste sometimes, I think. We should call this show Getting Smart with like a cartoon child and his puppet pals. Because we're all getting smart around here, expanding our horizons and stuff. That's so cool. Oh, that was a question, Bandit. Sorry. Yes, you are definitely super smart. Thanks, Shanna Brand. Oh, it's a double thingy. Thanks. Dang, Bandit. Your position in the top 3 is being threatened. Just saying is all. It's ultimately, you know, I'm not trying to, yeah, it is. I feel silly acting like it's a thing that can be threatened. You were there first, although your brother, did, y'all have a sibling rivalry, so I can see how perhaps a brother would try to, like, usurp. Ooh, I can use Google to learn how to pronounce words. I didn't even think of that.
Usurper.
Usurper. Wow. Usurp. I don't think I've ever actually heard a person say that in real life. That's what I hear, presidential puppetry. That's what I hear. I've actually got gainful employment lined up, just not within the time frame in which it would be helpful to me right this second. But I do appreciate your concern. I don't think that I have any interest in... I am not a liar. How dare you? I don't have an interest in being an actor in movies, but I really only have an interest in being the host of this show, as far as being an entertainment. I mean, you know, maybe we'll get to the point where we'll do like little... No, because that would be private, Double P. I'm not sharing... What, so you can come dox me at my job and ruin it? Be like, oh, Alex talks about dog balls on this show. You'd get me fired. When I'm not on the show, no, I'm not. Thanks, buddy. I just called you buddy, like I was all like, hey buddy. It's a verbal contract, buddy. It's like answering phones and stuff. Anyhow, when I'm not on the show, I do internet work. And before too long, I will be answering phone lines for a company. I'll leave it at that. it's not a virtual assistant job. It's for a local sort of thing. So, but, oh, alright, Octavia. Maybe next time I'll go into the furtherness of what I do not on the show. Thanks for hanging out. I guess it's sort of like customer service. It's for someone I know who has a local business. So it'll work out for me, and obviously you guys know that I have a wonderful, wonderful voice for listening to. So people love hearing the sound of my voice in their ears. That's what I was born to do. Am I super obese? Do I look obese? Is there a naked photo guy? Did I talk about a naked photo guy? I can't remember. I would not call myself super obese at all, by any means whatsoever. I don't think that I would even be considered obese in your world. So, oh, those people, no, not those people. Those people do not own a business. No, this is for a company that does more blue collar sort of work type stuff. You know, Double P, sometimes you come in here, I feel like to like start trouble. Maybe it's like under the table and not like a contract sort of deal, sort of thing. You know? To perhaps later on, Shayna Brand, perhaps a sort of deal to help me get by until better things happen, but it's like a more tangible sort of thing than the less tangible things that I typically find myself involved in. Does that help? Mom? Are you trying to conjure up some more shit to talk? Oh, look at you. You did stir the pot. I know you like it. And if it makes you feel good, then I've done my job. I started this show so that I can make people feel better about themselves. Even if it means tearing me down, you know? 'Cause I'm not even real. I'm a cartoon character who hosts an internet talk show with my 4 puppet pals. Like, you know. So, there's that. And maybe I murdered my whole family. Or maybe they died of natural causes. My family is dead. You did lose the game. And anyone else who was playing the game just lost it just by mentioning it. So, multiple times, multiple episodes. Like, you're like familiar with some of the lore of the show, and like you come here and you interact and participate, and you're a part of it now, man. I hope you did read the bio. Being a pot stirrer, you mean? Gotcha. I mean, yeah. I mean, what would you have done if this show was like different? What if I was like, what if you could hurt my feelings and I was just trying to like, you know, do like a simple show where I talk about anime or something? Would you have still fucked with me? Oh, I don't know, cause I mean, I could be wrong, but I've sort of pegged you as a pot stirrer, and that's like a feature of pot stirrers. You called me a liar. You said I was a liar. I feel like typically when you call someone a liar, you're trying to hurt their feelings in some way by making them upset that the things that they are saying are either not true, unbelievable, or you know, unrealistic. And well, you didn't hurt my feelings. I kind of enjoy a good little harmless conflict on the show when I'm just like sitting here talking like this all the time and staring at the camera. And then, you know, when someone wants to come in and talk shit, even if it's playful shit talking, it kind of gives me a you know, a push. But I'm glad you see potential in my ability to work a job that isn't this show. Well, I do get helpful pinches, but I appreciate any extra additional pinches that I can get in life. You do seem like perhaps the type of person who is not into being wrong. I hope that I am able to live up to my full potential so that I can, make you happy. If I've made a loyal viewer of what you are now, multiple days in a row, you've watched this show without skipping a day. So I think you're a loyal viewer now. And nothing pleases me more than making a loyal viewer happy. Yay. Uh-huh. Go down to Arby's and put in an application. Oh, well, that's very nice of you to say. Well, I'm totally into an honest day's work. And I think that I have the ability to perhaps make somebody's company a very happy lady. But I just, what, don't you believe that I can make someone's company a very happy lady? I'm not acting on it. Well, are you familiar with the concept of vicious cycles? Do you really think that he stopped smoking crack? I did say vicious cycles. Vivid Chrono 44. I did. Is that a thing in Igor? Well, that's cool. Well, presidential puppetry, I do appreciate your belief in my abilities. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm doing a show. Hey. Alright, well this looks like it's a great time to go eat my leftover pizza and have some lunch. So I'm gonna do that, fill my tummy up, maybe have another cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna come back and do my dang show some more. So, but I think any of you who stuck through here to the end of this one, we had a lot of fun, talked about a lot of stuff. When I come back, maybe we'll talk about some more things. So, thank you kindly, Banda, for lurking and participating in some of the conversation too. This was fun. And I'll be back. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. Just like a 99% chance I'll be back later. So, don't forget.
Goodbye.